There's a process called psychological reattachment. And during this process, employees deliberately focus on their work and prepare for their work. And we wanted to look if this reattachment process also matters on the transition from the weekend to the work week. So to focus on this psychological reattachment process, we looked into its prerequisites and its outcomes. So on the one hand, we looked into sleep during the weekend as a prerequisite for reattachment. And on the other hand, we also looked into the work week consequences of reattachment. So we wanted to know if employees reattach better to their work on Monday, if they feel less exhausted during the week, for example. High quality sleep during the weekend can relate to the following work week. That's what we found in our study. And we suggest that this reattachment process on Monday can explain why sleep relates to the work week. So what we found in our study is that if employees slept better during the weekend, higher sleep quality, they found it easier to reattach to their work on Monday. So if they restored resources during the weekend, if they got some rest while sleeping, it was easier for them to refocus on their work, to reattach to their work. And this reattachment process also related to the work week. So if employees reported higher levels of reattachment on Monday, they also felt less exhausted during the week. So that's what connects weekend sleep to work week exhaustion. It's mainly this reattachment process. So this transition between the weekend and the work week. It's not an easy question if it's good to catch up on sleep during the weekend. So in general, what we see in sleep research is that it would be better to sleep consistent during the week. So to have the same sleep duration and the same sleep timing on every day of the week. So that's like the general finding. And also in our study, we found a similar result. So if employees catch up on sleep during the weekend, they had difficulties reattaching to their work on Monday and also reported more exhaustion during the work week. So also in our study, we found that catching up on sleep is kind of not so good for employees. But the problem is that for some employees, sleeping during the weekend is the only possibility to get some rest. So for example, if employees always have to start really early in the morning during the work week because their work time their work schedule just forces them to get up early, for some it's not possible to sleep longer during the week, so they have to get this rest during the weekend. So I think in general, it's really important to not forbid oneself to sleep during the weekend because it's really important to get the rest that you need. But what I would suggest is rather trying to get more sleep during the work week to just decrease the need for catch-up sleep in the first place.